Hi guys, my name is King Jeff. Yeah, that's actually my name. I'm King Jeff, and I go by King Jeff in all the social media platforms that I'm in. But of interest today is my new YouTube channel, purposely meant for entertainment reasons. This channel is only going to be entertaining my followers, my fans, specifically with stories of different kinds, real stories, real occurrences that took place so many years ago, say centuries ago, uh, tens of years ago, a few years ago, and even just a few months ago. I'm also going to be telling you stories ranging from uh, life experiences. You see, as we go about life, we come across experiences that are worth storytelling about. We hear stories with some level of accuracy. So basically, that's how I'm going to be entertaining my fans. And if you're watching, thank you. And my storytelling sessions are just going to cost you just a little of your time to just subscribe, to hit that notification bell, so that whenever I do a video on a story, you get to be notified, so that you get to go into YouTube, get to watch the story when it still hurts. So today I wish to been thinking which story should I start with, and I came up with this one. This is a good one, an interesting one. It resonates with what's happening in our country, Kenya, currently. It's like there's a certain spirit for those people who are religious. It's like there's a certain spirit that is going around. People are murdering their friends, family, lovers, left, right, and center. Mob justices happening. If you've been watching the news, you can agree with me that there's some sort of strange things happening across Kenya currently. Now, I wish to bring forth a story about Roman Catholic father that murdered his lover, his secret lover, and ended up in the books of history, in the American history, being the only Catholic father to ever be convicted, and to be convicted, that means to ever serve a death sentence, for murder. Now, the story is about Father Hans. The story is about what was the name of this father? Father Hans Schmidt. Yes, that's the story. This is a guy that was born and brought up in Bavaria. Bavaria is in Germany. For those guys, for the historians, you know that, you conquer, or is it geography? I don't know. Bavaria is in Germany. So this guy was born in a town of Aschaffenburg. These German names are quite difficult to pronounce, but something to do with Aschaffenburg. It's a city in Bavaria. Bavaria is like a state. It's a state in eastern Germany, and that's where you can locate Bavaria. I mean, you can locate Aschaffenburg, and from Aschaffenburg, Hans Schmidt was born to a strict Catholic mother and a strict Protestant father. There are so many things that combined in the life, in the childhood of Father Hans, that led to him murdering his wife, or rather not his wife. Fathers, they never get wives. I mean, Catholic fathers, they never get wives. So the best they can manage is fall in love, get a lover, do it secretly. And that is what happened with this Reverend Father. So he had a strange kind of childhood that later on he had so many weird sorts of personalities that combined later in his life to into a shocking to make a shocking story that made headlines in different international print media. And yeah, so let's flashback, or rather let's visit Father Hans' life as a child, and the things that he did and the experiences he underwent that later on came to be what many believe to be a determining factor in what he did and what he ended up being, a murderer and the only father to ever be sentenced to death. Up to date, there's never been another Catholic father to be sentenced for whatever crime in the history of America other than Hans Schmidt. So Hans was born as the sixth born of his parents. Sorry for that. I come from anyway, that's for another time. So he was the sixth born, and this guy was religious from the start. He was deeply fascinated by the Catholic rituals, the rituals that are usually performed by Catholics. You know the rituals, what they do when they give mass, or rather during mass. So this guy was so much fascinated with that kind of a thing. At the same time, he was so much fascinated with slaughtering of animals and dismembering of parts of animals, so that every other time in the evening, or rather in the